All right. Well, right now, as much as we love our great outdoors, it is just hard to see what is out there right now with all that fog, Josh.
I like to call this pea soup.
Yes.
Very thick out there. Yeah, hard to make out downtown Portland. I promise you it is still there as we take a live look out over a very chilly and foggy downtown Portland. 38 degrees, that's where we currently sit, and keeping that cloud coverage and the fog layer continuing to build as we work our way towards the sunrise hour tomorrow as those temperatures slide back into the mid 30s. This coming off the heels of daytime highs only managing to get back up into the low 40s. That's several degrees below the average of 47 for this time of year. You'll notice we only managed to make it up into the upper 30s, a few degrees above the freezing mark further south along the Willamette Valley, where we were socked in with the even more densely packed fog. That's reducing our visibility right now across the Portland-Vancouver area back to 0 miles for Aurora. Hillsborough not much better at about a mile, but seeing some minor improvements out towards Salem as you've seen much of the fog layer over the past several days. And that's where we turn our attention to the Willamette Valley, just filling back up like a big bowl of that pea soup. And that will be the case as we work our way into the start of the day tomorrow. It's not surprising, especially when we were talking about an air stagnation advisory through much of the central southern sections of the Willamette Valley. It was set to expire at 10 a.m. earlier today. National Weather Service said, hey, we're going to go ahead and extend that all the way through Friday in the mid-morning hours, which means another round of low visibility. The low beams will be working overtime once again as we do see some improvements as we approach the afternoon hours. But we are expecting to see some chilly, if not even frosty and freezing conditions over the next several mornings. Some of the coldest air we have seen so far this season expected over the next several days. This ridge of high pressure blocks any new weather systems from pushing their way on shore. And we're really on the fringe of our jet stream, which means chilly temperatures will stick with us, but nowhere near the extreme cold that we are seeing dive its way further to the south, currently situated over the Great Lakes area, where many of our friends through the northern sections of the country, Bismarck, Duluth, we're talking about nearly 40 below zero wind chill factors. And the deep south not feeling much better. Dallas at about 24 and Memphis at 19. Yeah, consider yourself lucky that we are living here in the Pacific Northwest, where all we have to deal with is the fog layer and no temperatures of that sort. As we do anticipate a little bit more of that sunshine by tomorrow afternoon and evening, we'll start to pick up on a little bit of those east winds, which means they will be slightly on the cooler side for us, keeping those daytime highs well below average. And as we are talking about below average conditions, let's talk about the rain deficit growing to over a ½ inch now, as January has only brought us about 2 inches and a tenth. No additional rain is expected, at least through the I-5 corridor or the coast over the next 24 to 48 hours as that fog layer continues to increase across our area tonight into tomorrow morning, slowly breaking it down. For some of us, not everybody will see the sunshine for tomorrow with those winds out the north at about 5 to 10. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Dry weekend ahead, but look at those daytime highs and overnight lows. That's 28 degrees come sunrise on Sunday. That will be a bit of a shock to the system. Now, as we approach next week, we do get a gradual warming trend, pushing ourselves closer to that 50-degree mark, seeing a few lesser clouds as that sunshine does take back over 1 week from today. So we just got to get through some chillier days, but again, nothing in comparison to our friends out towards the east.
Yeah, not at all. We'll just get that, electric blanket, do what we can to stay warm for now. Yeah. Thanks, Josh. Jeff, over to you.